How about I was trying to record me making a flapjack and I forgot to hit the power up button to get going. So that's my bad. But anyway, I got it in the baker's oven right here. See, I can't flip this when it's recording, but that is my oven right here. Right there. And right here is where my stove will sit once I get one. And that is my hot plate that I'm using right now. You see it? Because I can't flip it once it start recording. Anyway, I moved December December 3rd, they brought my mobile home in. December 5th, I moved in with no lights, no running water. Took me about a month to get those things. A little over a month. Probably, yeah. Took me a little over a month to get those things going. But I finally got it done. Finally saved up the funds to get it done. Because mind you, nothing is cheap. It is so expensive just to live. And it is stressful. Just life, just survival. Survival is stressful. And it takes a lot to survive. A lot. A lot. You got um, people making $7.50. I give them, we'll say $8 an hour, and even $9 an hour. And you got rent that is $950. Light bill, utility bill that is probably two or close to $300. You got a water bill. If now that's just the basic ones that we're told we have to have if we're gonna maintain our family, our life, our children. Our children, some of us, our children are our life, and they mean more to us than all the financial gain in the world. And we put up with a whole lot. We bite our tongue a whole lot of times on a job, in a defects office, because of our children. Our people, black people, people of color, we're continually beat down every day. We see it all over the TV. It's painted everywhere in our faces. And people are not in denial. It's just that they really don't care, because a lot of times their mind and their mentality is that if you're not of a certain ethnic background, then you're not, they're superior to you. The Bible is written on white superior principles, and it's led to believe that only a few people were superior. From that bloodline right there, nobody else really mattered. So we were all tricked into believing that we mattered. And we've read the trials. It's a trial and a testimony. The testimonies of people, the accounts of God and the acts. He probably was on the run. He was a mean man. But a lot of people are still following after his biblical principles today and follow after God, a most wanted man. He became so most wanted, and because he was so ruthless, he's famous. Been still people are still following after him and his rhetoric and his demeaning manner toward life today. In the books is transcript, probably during the trials, and he escaped and changed his identity. And he may have became Lot. He could have started as God. Don't really know his name, but they called him God for whatever the reason. His children, that could have been another name for Father. God, Father, superior being. So I mean, I don't know why he was called God in the first place. We know that he probably had the ability to do disappearing acts and sound like he was an illusionist, and he was a chemist. Sound like he was a king of thieves too, a king of murder. I mean, look at the Bible and the people that been genocided in it, and people of color. when they were forced to come to this country, or the people don't always walk the chain of life. I call it the chain of life. That border wall, people have always escaped conflict and trauma, coming that way, coming that, and God could have very well came that way too. Who knows? And they could have very well been looking for him. I mean, I don't know. I really, really, really don't know. But it's the chain of life. And to try to stop people from traveling that chain of life. And they should be able to come here and look for work if they want to come here and look for work, and go back when they get ready to go back. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with them coming, because they've done nothing to me. So why should I want to stop someone else from living? That's that bullshit that we have to go through and endure every day of our life that has me afraid to go home, because somebody out there think that they had a right to take my life, the right to take the life of someone else. Look at all of these mass shootings that have just they've gotten real bad. It's been a lot of shootings, not just 7 huge ones, but it's been a lot of small ones where at least 5 and 6 people. The one is too many. When is enough going to be enough? People should not be able to leave home with their weapons. What they have in the privacy of their own home is their business. You should not take my right to be able to bear firearms away from me, because if the police have one, I should be able to have one too. I'm not going to put anybody above me, and I'm tired of it being done to me, and I'm tired of having to live like this, because I'm afraid that the police will break into my house and kill me while I'm in the house, and they're going to tell me that I cannot defend myself in my own home. I don't care who you are. You're supposed to know better and live better before anybody else. People are suffering out here. When is enough going to be enough?